So your brother Jordan plays on the football team. You've had a lot of relatives that played sports. Who would you say was the best athlete in the family?
It's hard to say. My pops is gonna hate it, but my mama
Really?
might be the best athlete. Yeah, track athlete. She did hurdles. She's a sprinter, long distance. Actually did high jump too as well. So yeah, she's one of the most athletic in the family, I'd say.
Would you say you got your athleticism from her?
Oh, definitely.
All right.
Pop's not gonna like that one though.
No, he's not going to like it. You got the 27 chain on right
Yeah.
now. Number 27 is a family number. There's a story behind that. Could you tell us the story?
Yeah. It started off with my uncle. He first wore it at the University of Michigan, 92 to 96. He unfortunately passed away 7, 8 years ago. But my dad and my other uncle also wore number 27 in college too. So, I really, ever since he passed, I really wanted to, take this number and take it to that next level because none of them made it to the NFL level. So that's where I want to bring it to.
Yeah, and you came back, right? 5th year in the program. I know that part of that was so you could achieve your NFL dream. So what's one of the biggest things that you're working on in your game to get there?
Yeah, just being consistent and knowing not only my job and my role on the defense, but everybody's role, the linebackers, the D-line, and also starting to understand, the mindset of offensive coordinators and how offenses are going to try to attack us this year. I feel like that just makes the game a lot easier and, it allows you to, be able to make plays that you might not be supposed to make.
What was the most memorable moment of your life off the field?
Honestly, probably committing to the University of Minnesota. I feel like that's really what shaped me into the man I am today. Being a part of this program, meeting my girlfriend at the school, being able to have an opportunity to have my brother be at this school. I think making that decision was probably one of the most important things I've done in my life.
Biggest thing that you nerd out about?
That nerd out about. Ooh, I like architecture. Like I like just design and architecture, like how buildings are built, things like that. I also love shoes. Like I'm a shoe head. Like Jordans, like all type of shoes. That's one thing that I love. And I like drawing too. Like I just like drawing stuff, sketching.
All right, so we talk about shoes. We just sneakers? Do we like dress shoes? Like, what are your favorite shoes?
My favorite shoes are Jordans. They're always gonna be Jordans, but anything that Nike does, I'll buy it. I do love dress shoes. I like McQueen's, Margielas. I like Louis Vuitton. Honestly, it's all type of shoes. I could go on and on. I know you don't got that time though. You ain't got that type of time.
All right, so I know as a football player, off-season workouts, you're up early, you got class, you gotta hit the ground running. What's the best way to start the day?
Best way to start the day is red light therapy in the sauna. Wakes you up, really gets your muscles going, get some fire and get some moving, and helps me be able to. Because I like to stretch in the morning as well. It gets my muscles just going, helps me stretch.
Minnesota, cold winters. How do you survive?
Staying inside, staying inside and working out in the weight room. Honestly, that's usually how I do it. But other than that, just bundling up, staying warm. That's really about all you can do.
Is there an NFL player that you model your game after?
Yeah, I really like watching Minka Fitzpatrick, just, his ball hawking ability. I like Quandre Diggs and his ball hawking ability, just being able to, understand and read offenses and things like that, making quick decisions on the fly. But also, Antoine Winfield Jr., I got the, great chance to watch him, play before my eyes at the University of Minnesota when I was a freshman. But, just continuing to watch him play has been awesome.
Toughest receiver to cover in the Big Ten?
Chris Bell.
Crab.
Mm-hmm.
Coach said he's Dr. Crab now. He's been in school for so long.
It's Uncle Crab now. Yeah, he been there a little bit longer than everybody. Yeah.
So Coach Flex says you have it. What is the it that he's talking about?
I think it's just my competitive nature and how I approach the game. Honestly, I'm a firm believer that you can't turn it on. Whatever it is, you can't turn it on when you want to, and when the lights get bright, you have to have that every day. So that's what I bring to the table every single day. I'm a hard worker. I'm gonna put my body on the line, and I'm gonna go at 110%, because that's what gives me the confidence to be able to do that on game day.
All right, so Tanner Morgan's out, Ethan Kaliak-Manis is in. Can you give us a scouting report on your new quarterback?
Yeah, he's a gamer, bro. He's a guy that can really flip the switch and take over a game at any given moment. I feel like he's super talented. He's super confident, man. He's got that aura, that swag to him that you want your quarterback to have. So he's a gunslinger, man. I can't wait to see him do it.
All right. So, what ways do you expect the Minnesota defense to improve this upcoming year?
Just the details, honestly, from top to bottom. I feel like we have a real good collection of guys that are really smart and really attack and approach the game in the same way, wanting to do the extra things, wanting to learn the extra details. So I think we're going to be a really smart, consistent defense.
All right, let's get to know your school a little bit. If I had a bucket list item I had to do when I visited campus, what would it be?
Gotta go to Blue Door. Definitely gotta go to Blue Door. You come to campus or like when you come to Minnesota?
Just say when I come to Minnesota.
Yeah, when you come to, definitely gotta get out on the lake. Lake is something that you gotta do. Lake life is I love it. Like getting on a boat. I love fishing. Something like that probably.
Is Blue Door, is that the spot with the Juicy Lucy?
Yes.
Okay, so can you describe what the Juicy Lucy is?
It's just what it sounds like. It's juicy. I don't know what to tell you. It's just bursting with flavor and just the cheese in the middle. It's awesome. I love it.
What's the best class you've taken so far?
Probably econ, just because I like the teacher. I really enjoyed that class. But I feel like a lot of my classes that I've taken have been really enjoyable. So probably that.
What's your favorite school tradition?
I really like our fight song. I really think it's awesome. I like hearing the M-I-E-N when the crowd does it during the game. So I think that's one of the best traditions.
Is there a place around campus that you like to eat lunch at a lot?
Not on campus, but in the city, Red Cow. I love Red Cow. I love their burgers too. That's probably one of the best places that I've been in Minneapolis for sure.
So you're a big burger guy. You give
I love burgers.
2 recommendations with some hamburgers.
Yeah, man. I can give you 3.
All right. What's the third one?
Honestly, my burger is probably one of the best ones. I love my burger. That's another one that's on campus. I'm trying to think. Where else? Butcher and Boar, that's a new place. That's like in Uptown, like North Loop, that has like pretty good burgers there too. So, all right, I can give you more if you want.
I'm making a list right now for when I come to Minnesota. You mentioned the lake, one of the activities you like to do. If I'm staying in town, what's another activity that you like?
I like going to the parks. Honestly, there's a lot of great parks that you can go. Just sit out, lay out, ride bikes. Honestly, just taking in the scenery. I like being outside. Me and my girlfriend like to go on trails and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things to do like that. Fishing, like things to do. Just anything outdoors.
What are the traditions for rivalry week?
Traditions for rivalry week? Honestly, I don't think we don't really approach rivalry week like anything like different than a normal week, just because we don't like to get caught up in all the extra stuff that the fans are doing. That's for them. We came here to win the football game, so we're gonna treat it like a regular football game. All
right, and then give me your game day routine. So wake up in the morning, start to finish. How do you approach it?
Like on actual game day?
Actual game day.
So we'll be in the hotel. We'll wake up. It depends on what time the game is, but we'll have our meals and meetings before we leave. So, and then when we leave, I actually depart to the stadium. Get there, probably sit by myself for a little bit, listen to music in my locker room, wait for people to go out, and then I'll just go out by myself. Usually, stretch. Last year, J-How was my buddy for pregame. We would stretch together, do drills together, just get ready for the game. Just talk about certain things that we're gonna see, and then go back in and start getting ready.
Now, you said you like to sit by yourself, listen to music. What's your musical selection for game day?
It's usually a collection of a lot of things, but nothing over the year 2005. Like from 2005 back, probably is my whole playlist. So I'm listening to like old stuff, like Tupac, Biggie, Dr. Dre, Nas. I love listening to Illmatic. That's probably one of my favorite albums I listen to. Wu-Tang Clan, everybody.